Good afternoon, my name is Andrew Seacole. I am doing a video blog for PAD 747. I am going over some of my annotated bibliography for my IRP for the class. The topic, just to remind everybody, is the use of computer technology within the field of emergency services. Um, More specifically, I'll be focusing on computer-aided technology and computer-aided dispatching systems. My first source that I'm going to talk about today is entitled Auditing Performance Data in Local Government, and this is by William Riverbank and Carla Pizzarelli. This is from the journal Public Performance and Management Review, which is a double-blind peer review journal, which requires double-blind peer review process for all submissions. The basics of this article really don't pertain as much to computer technology as they do to performance evaluation. So this article is going to be utilized for my research to demonstrate the strengths of computer technology from the perspective of performance evaluation and improving service delivery from the field of emergency services. As many people forget, firefighters, police officers, first responders of all sorts are working in a service industry. We have a uh, a group of people to protect and to serve, and therefore having the highest quality service is definitely very important. Some of the main aspects of the article, the authors formulated their research based upon um, an extensive research project done on 14 local governments within the state of North Carolina. They identified 5 areas affected by performance data within those agencies, one of which being um, complexity of processes. This is the one I'm going to focus on mostly from this article, because within the article they highlight the use of CAD systems for efficient um, service delivery. So they stress the need for CAD systems within emergency services to improve service quality, and they highlight the fact that utilizing CAD systems will only benefit formulating performance data. So essentially, the ultimate goal of the article is to express the benefits associated with performance evaluation to improve service delivery. And from this article, I will use the aspect of CAD systems as a performance evaluation tool. So that was the first article I'm going to talk about. Second article is entitled Human-Computer Interactions and the Human-Computer as a Team in Emergency Management Information Systems. This is by Liz Carver and Murray Turoff. This article was pulled from the Communications of the ACM Journal, and their articles go through a single-blind peer review process for all article submissions. This article highlights the benefits and shortfalls associated with the use of technology in the emergency services. It touches on information overload in the emergency services, and the authors define information overload as a vast amount of information all at once. And emergency services, as an ever-changing field with a lot of unexpected aspects to it, definitely comprises information overload. Um, the ultimate conclusion made by the authors in this article is that computer technology must be utilized in a way that human performance is made better and not affected in a negative way. Technology as a whole, should be utilized to help in daily activities. If individuals become too reliant upon computer technology to do their job for them, that's where we have a problem, and that's what the authors are highlighting. The human and technology must work in conjunction with one another, and Carver and Turoff closed their article by addressing these concerns and more, and emphasized the need for computer technology with constant human interaction. So there needs to be um, interaction between the two, and humans cannot become complacent that computers will do the job for them. So that's article number 2. I'll finish up with my last article that I'll talk about here is Information Technologies and the Police. This is by Peter Manning. I acquired this article from Criminal and Justice, the This is a journal through the Chicago Journals, and they go through all articles submitted to the Criminal and Justice go through a single blind peer review process for submission. The overall objective of the article is to identify interactions between traditional and routine police work and the new technologies available to police in the early 1990s. This article was written in 1992, so it's a little bit outdated for the purposes of the research to completely rely on it. However, it holds with it a vast amount of information that is really going to be beneficial for the purposes of writing this research project. Um, Manning really did his homework here. He has an extensive amount of dates, uh, locations where certain technologies and innovations occurred, um, and it's really going to be a beneficial source. He breaks the paper down into three sections. The three sections that were most beneficial for purposes of this research are sections 2, 5, and 6. Um, these sections provide in-depth information regarding innovations in technology for police work and how those innovations relate to the response functions of police officers. So once again here we're focusing a lot on CAD systems and how CAD systems have improved the quality of not only the police officer but of course the dispatchers themselves in being able to take calls from individuals who are experiencing emergencies and dispatch resources to them more efficiently and effectively. That's pretty much it. This last article also provides enormous amount of data and dates that I mentioned throughout all the 20th century. He goes as far back as the 1930s in explaining innovations in emergency response and emergency services. That's about it. I have a total of 14 sources at this point, all from peer-reviewed journals, and I'm still waiting on feedback from editors and chiefs to find out if they were single blind, double blind, or open review processes. Any questions, feel free to address them through Blackboard. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye.